Picture this. It's 10 p.m., you flop into bed, and your brain whispers, "Wait, what did I actually do today?" If that sounds familiar, stick with me. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to open tomorrow's calendar and see proof. Real, time-stamped proof that your hours went to the stuff that matters. Here's the twist. Productive people don't ask, "What do I feel like doing?" They ask, "When will I do what matters most?" That one swap, intention to appointment, changes everything. To pull it off, you only need 3 building blocks. First, a realistic workload. Second, clear time windows. Third, a bit of built-in chaos insurance. Think of it like packing a carry-on. You get 8 working hours, and every task has to fit. Let's make this concrete. Say you cap yourself at 3 important tasks. You give each one 45 to 90 minutes, and you protect a 60-minute shock absorber block for surprises. Suddenly, priorities aren't squeezed around meetings and messages. They're sitting in bright, non-negotiable boxes on your calendar. Now, how do you turn that idea into a habit you can set up in 15 minutes and tweak in 5? Easy. We're going to turn vague intentions into visible calendar blocks. First, estimate honestly. If a report usually spills from 30 minutes to 50, block 60. Second, batch similar work. Maybe a single 30-minute admin block for approvals, forms, and quick emails. Third, match the blocks to your energy curve. Peak focus from 9:30 to 11:30. Guard it like a toddler guards Halloween candy. And finally, set your ceiling. For most of us, 3, maybe 5, blocks of real work is all that fits in a day without melting our brains. Ready for the step-by-step playbook? Let's roll. Step 1. Pick your anchors. Before you even peek at email, choose 1 to 3 non-negotiables. Make them finishable. Draft 3-page proposal. Update Q4 budget model. If everything feels urgent, ask yourself, if I could only move 2 things forward today, which ones still matter 7 days from now? Step 2. Place those anchors first. Open the calendar and drop them in as 45, 60, or 90-minute blocks, whatever the job demands. It might look like this. 9:30 to 11, deep work, proposal draft. 11:15 to 12, deep work, data analysis. 14 to 14:45, deep work, slide revisions. Same color as your meetings, same busy status. Treat them like you're meeting Beyoncé. You wouldn't skip, right? Step 3. Add the support blocks. Pop in 15-minute buffers before and after deep work to reset your brain. Then sprinkle 2 25-minute communication bursts, say 12 and 16. 1 30-minute admin slot, maybe 15. 1 60-minute flex block for the curveballs life loves to throw. That combo gives you around 3 hours of protected deep work and a couple hours for the lighter stuff, leaving plenty of room for existing meetings. Step 4. Defend your focus. When a block says deep work, go full do not disturb. Mute notifications, close inboxes, keep a single document open. Decide the rule in advance. No messaging apps between 9:30 and 11, and let tech enforce it. Step 5. Run a 5-minute morning check-in. Glance at yesterday. Which block ran long? Which one got bumped? Adjust today's plan by 10 or 15 minutes. Over a week, this tiny tweak makes your estimates scarily accurate, without turning planning into a second job. Let's zoom out for a second. Time blocking is like loading a suitcase. Meetings take 240 of your 480 minutes. Cool, you only have 240 left. Will you pack 2 90-minute deep work blocks plus 3 20-minute admin bursts, or let 30 unscheduled fragments swallow your attention? The numbers don't lie. And watch for hidden taxes. Every time you bounce between apps, you lose about 30 seconds of brain reboot. 10 switches an hour. That's 5 minutes gone. Do that for 9 hours and you've donated 45 minutes to the void. Batching similar tasks, say 15 approvals in one 25-minute sprint, shrinks that tax to almost zero. As the weeks roll on, track 3 simple metrics: deep work hours, tasks finished, and days you felt in control. A leap from 8 to 12 deep work hours can outperform an extra 10 or 15 regular hours. After 30 days, look back. Which blocks delivered 80% of your results? Expand those by 15 or 30 minutes and trim the bottom 10%. Quarter by quarter, that gentle tuning makes your schedule quietly unstoppable. Want a low-risk way to test it? Try a 7-day experiment. Commit to 2 60-minute deep work blocks and 2 20-minute communication blocks each workday. At week's end, count how many anchor tasks you fully finished. Next week, aim to boost that number by 10 or 20%, maybe by stretching the winning blocks 15 minutes and cutting one low-value commitment. Let that sink in for a second. Recap and next moves. So here's what we covered today, lightning round style. 1. Swap "what do I feel like doing" for "when will I do what matters." Schedule, don't just intend. 2. Build your day with 3 parts: realistic workload, clear windows, and a shock absorber block. 3. Use the 5-step playbook: anchors first, support blocks second, defend focus, and run a 5-minute daily tune-up. 4. Treat time blocking like packing a carry-on. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fly. 5. Track deep work hours, celebrate finished tasks, and tweak the plan weekly so it keeps getting sharper. Here's your 3-part action plan for this week. 1. Jot down the key ideas you just heard so they don't evaporate. 2. Pick one area of your life, maybe tomorrow morning, that could use a time block. 3. Take a single small action. Even scheduling one 60-minute deep work block is a victory lap. Do those 3 things, and this podcast won't just be background noise. It'll be the moment you took charge of your day. You've got the blueprint. Now go build a day that actually earns you that pillow drop at 10 p.m. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you in the next episode.